All right, so I've made this several times, but I've actually never made a video about it. But how I make my sea moss, I put them like in my smoothies. I juice my own juices, and it makes it thicker a little bit when I add sea moss to it. You can add it to your coffee, your tea, like I say, your smoothies, applesauce, or you can make your own applesauce with it. All right, but I'm using a true sea moss, wild crafted Irish. All right, these came in 2 packs, and this is how it looks. Let me just show you how it looks at first. You can get a lot of servings out of this. So this is, I'm gonna just take it out. This is how it looks. All right, and I just really took like a handful, and I put it in a bowl, and I rinsed it several times. Like you can see, I have all that salt on my fingers. All right, so I washed it several times and rinsed it. And then this is how it looks after it's soaked. All right, I soaked it in the fridge for 24 hours, and that's how much it expanded. All right, so it went from that and grainy to this. All right, so now that it's been sitting, I'm going to take lime. And I'm going to squeeze the juice in here. I'm going to take the other one too. And it really does break a lot more of that salt that's on there. It also gets that oceany, fishy taste out of it. All right, because I use it on my fish all the time too. I squeeze lime on it when I'm done. And it doesn't have that fishy taste. I mean, yeah, it's fish, but it takes that, if you know what I mean, it takes that taste out. All right, so now that this is done, I am going to rinse it again. All right, I have finished rinsing it. So again, this is the finished product. It almost triples, doubles in size. So right now, I'm going to put it into my blender. I'm gonna put it right in there. And then I'm gonna put water in it to cover the sea moss. You can use spring water. I'm using our water. And again, you're gonna completely cover it. She took the whole thing. All right, and I'm going to cover. And then I'm going to blend this until it's thick, about maybe about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. All right, so while that's going, I just want to share some of the benefits. Like some people are like, I'm not taking no sea moss. Because I said that too, but then I started looking at the benefits, and there are many. All right, so just 2 tablespoons of sea moss. It has calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, iron, zinc, copper, and manganese. Okay, and that's just some. But I was trying to get the actual number. I'm sure I'll find it in a minute. All right, but it contains essential minerals and vitamins that our bodies need on a daily basis to function. Why is it? It's great for men and women. And again, it has all those minerals and vitamins that I mentioned, but it's good for your immune function. It helps with muscle and nerve function, blood sugar levels, if you have high blood pressure, and making protein, bone, and DNA. It's good for all those areas. It builds stronger bones. It's necessary for a normal function of the cells. It regulates your heartbeat, ensures proper function of the muscles and nerves, like I said before, and your immune system fighting those bacteria and viruses that invade your body. All right, and also good for fertility. I know people that like from the Caribbean, I have Muslim associates that they swear by sea moss, especially when it pertains to fertility and, you know, during that time when you're becoming intimate. So a sexual enhancer for them. All right, and especially energy as well. I know my husband, when I do give it to him, he has like an instant burst of energy. So it's like taking espresso shots without having that crash at the end. And it's a lot cheaper. If you see how I made, or how you're going to see how I make the sea moss, it made so much out of just a handful of it. All right, and it's a natural thing. So why not take that? And then vitamin E with hair growth. I just shaved my head 2 months ago, and it's already back. All right. I'm trying to go natural right now. But the fact is, it helps your skin, all right, your hair, your teeth, and for sleep. You know, if you have trouble sleeping, get rid of all the other stuff. Again, you have energy, but you don't have to worry about the caffeine keeping you up and being drowsy afterwards. So who wouldn't want that, all right? And I can't really intake caffeine anyway, all right? Going back to the blood type diet that I mentioned earlier. 8 years ago, I have a video on that. But caffeine is an avoid for me because I'm O positive. So because I can't do caffeine, which don't work for me anyway, it makes me sleepy, this is a perfect natural energy enhancer. All right. So what else? The vitamin E, antibacterial, antiviral. Yep. The sulfur content. Yep, it does all of that. And again, there was a testimony of a guy who took it every day. He had high blood pressure. After 3 months, it lowered his blood pressure tremendously. And again, it doesn't taste like, I don't know, I guess sea moss. All right, you can flavor it. That's what I use the lime for. And you can mix it in other things. So you actually don't taste it all. My children use it, and they've been drinking it for about a year now. I've been using sea moss. And they can't tell. The baby too. All right. So yeah, so that's just a few facts. You can definitely do your own research and try it yourself. You know, a lot of people don't like buying it from others because they don't know really what's in it, how it's prepared. But you can make your own, and it is a lot cheaper. All right, so hope you enjoyed that, and let me know what you think. All right, it is done. You can see it's pretty jelly. I don't know if you can see that. So it's been blended. I think my little thing is leaking. I've had this thing for years. So it's now in a gel. All right, and I have a container. I may need two. So I'm going to add mine to a mason jar and seal it up. See how jelly it is? And it'll thicken up once you have it in the fridge. So that's how much I have left. So I'm going to need another jar. And I got a lid for that. So this is my lid. I'm going to seal it up and keep it in the fridge. All right, for about 2 weeks. All right, and I have some, which I have a video on. This is some celery juice that I juiced earlier this week. And I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons. Jordan, add about 2 tablespoons to this. I don't be measuring nothing, but it looked about right. All right. Then I'm getting all that in there. And then this will thicken up too. So before I shook it up, stuff was settled at the bottom. One thing I know about, or I noticed with sea moss, when you mix it with things like your smoothie and you put it in the fridge, you know how stuff settles at the bottom? With sea moss, it's like it doesn't settle. It just keeps everything together. So I actually love the look of everything being as one. Even though there's nothing wrong with shaking it up, I don't like really seeing stuff settled at the bottom. So that's my celery juice, and I have 3 more I need to add my sea moss to. And as far as the ones I picked out the package, I just put the rest in the fridge. As you can see, that little handful went a long way. And I still have to put some more away. Hopefully this fills this up. Was it 24 ounces? I'm actually probably going to need another one. Barely. Have a little bit left. But that should be enough to add to my other celery juices. So this is how much that made. That's a lot of sea moss. And you can flavor them. I don't. I just add them to whatever I'm cooking or drinking. Alright, hope you enjoyed. That was pretty easy. And again, the longest part is the prep. All the washing, getting all the salt off. If you don't have lime, you can use lemon. And then letting it set for at least a day to actually swell up and get most of that other salt off of your sea moss. Because as you see, once we took it out and blended it, that's all we needed. About 2 minutes, well, let's say 3 minutes to prepare it, and you're done. All right, hope y'all enjoy. Let me know some ways that you prepare your sea moss. Of course, they're barking down. And let me know what you do down in the comments. All right, thank you.